Everybody, it's Yoli Chisholm, and it's my objective to change your perspective. And I am sitting in a hotel in Charleston, South Carolina, about to talk to the MBA students at South Carolina University. And I just wanted to take a moment to talk to you guys about setting expectations. When you start to work in the workforce, or for those of you going back into the workforce, or those currently crushing it in the workforce, one of the most important skills you can learn, and I continue to work on this because it doesn't necessarily come naturally, is this notion of continuously setting and resetting expectations. Now, this is true in life, in business, in the workforce. You've got to always be asking and making sure that everybody involved in an initiative or in a particular project is on the same page and that they understand what you're trying to accomplish and what the outcomes should be, that you're all on the same page. And what I found is that people are actually pretty good at pulling everybody in, getting agreement on, this is what we're trying to do, getting agreement on who's responsible for doing what and who's accountable for doing what. And some people are good at where are we trying to get to, what's the vision, what are the outcomes. But what I have found more and more often, and now that I've sort of been able to kind of reverse engineer where I have failed, is asking this question: what is it going to take? I have found that regardless of how long you've been in the workforce, regardless of how much expertise you have, very few times have people actually really asked themselves, what is it going to take? Because quite often it means there are going to be things that we're going to have to stop doing, or there are going to have to be new skills that we're going to have to develop. Or when you ask that question and actually investigate it, it actually turns out that you don't have everything you need to actually accomplish the outcomes that you've envisioned, and that perhaps we shouldn't even be doing what we're trying to do. um, Asking yourself, what is it going to take to get this project off the ground, or to develop this new product, to develop this offering, or to accomplish, communicating this message, or getting people to change this behavior, or, launching a new business or a new line of revenue. Asking yourself, what is it going to take? What are the things we're going to need to stop doing? And sometimes the things that you need to stop doing are things that historically have been successful for you. But in this new world, those are things that you may have to stop doing. And so when you are setting expectations, please do that. Get on the same page in life and in business. But ask yourself, what is it going to take? And have that conversation with people so that not only are you on the same page in terms of expectations and outcomes and roles and responsibilities, but you also understand the sacrifices that are going to need to be made, the things that are going to need to be cut out, the things that are going to need to be stopped, the new skills that will need to be developed, or the fact that this is something that you should not even be on, a journey that you should even be on. I hope that gives you something to think about, and I hope you're having an excellent week. Excellent.